Good afternoon folks, and welcome to Tech TV. Just after realising there from I put the camera on, I've lost the bobble of my hat today, so I don't see it about. It must have fell into the slats. I've just got this cow into the crush and she's in for a routine trim, but occasionally when the cows are being separated off in batches through the sort gate, it's an automatic process and the gate reads their ID and sorts them into the pen to be trimmed. Occasionally cows can be quite cute and quite fly, and they can actually beat the sort gate sometimes. So I think this cow here is one of them. She's got massive overly grown feet in the back. She's got like a block growing here, a block shaped hoof, and the back right is something similar. My finger can actually fit in here underneath the layers of hoof. So it's Friday afternoon, so I'm not going to say much during this trim, and hopefully we can make this cow feel a little bit more comfortable as she steps into the weekend. Girl, don't go off with my power. Don't go off with my power. Cows are really very nosy and they love getting stuck in where they shouldn't be. The other day actually, when I see that cow getting caught around that lead, there was another cow and she came up to see Tom and I, and she turned around the wrong way and took the lead with her, pulled the plug out and broke the extension lead. I'm certainly no electrician, just about managed to rewire a plug, so that got us going that day. But a bit of a nightmare, but what else do you expect when you're working with livestock? Looks like a little sole ulcer here, so sorry I said I wasn't going to talk through this trim. Might talk a wee bit. I have a small little bit of height difference here, but I think that sole ulcer is significant enough to be causing her some pain, so I think I'll pop a block on. So I've started using these here little, they're half the size of a standard block, made out of the same popcorn material, but I don't know if you can see, one's half the size of the other one. So this cow has a little bit of height difference already on that inner claw, so I'm just going to put on one of the little small ones. It won't last as long, but it'll do the job. I think this one is even more overgrown. There's a good 2 or 3 inches there of height difference between those two claws. You can't even see the inner claw when you put the camera this side. Each time she takes a step, she's really off. And when her hoof's off, it also leaves her ankles off. So not only will she be taking a nice square step after this, but it'll be nice and lined up the whole way up. Hopefully there'll be no sole ulcers under this. Looking like there is something going on, but so I have got a good height difference here. There is a small little lesion there, but it's nothing too serious. The comfort of the trim alone will help her. But I have a good height difference here, but I'm going to take a little bit off this inner claw because when I want her to take a step, I want this to be nice and square and stabilized. And at the moment, it's a little bit rounded. So the start of a little bit of digi up there, so A little bit of Intracare gel will just knock that on the head, stop it getting any worse. A wee bit off this dew claw, it's good to go. I'm just going to put the camera down and just show you that foot angle now compared to before the trim. Cow's walking nice and level, and the pressure is relieved off that sole ulcer site before that sole ulcer gets any worse. So it'll improve the angle here and the whole angle up the leg, and just she'll look more square and comfortable as she takes each step with all 4 feet. That little girl's trim over, and she hasn't been milked yet, so I have to stand in front of the crush here and put her in re-milk now. These are the girls in the collecting yard, waiting to get milked up in the parlour, so I need to put her in with that batch. Come on, girl. And I think she wants to be milked next. I just have one race full of cows left today. So I was saying earlier on in that video that cows go through an automatic sort gate to get picked out. So the farmer makes a list of cows that are due to be trimmed, for example, and puts them into the computer, and then the computer sorts them out into a pen, something like this here. So this here is the sort gate here. This gate here, as you can see, is pointing at this angle here, and if he was sorting out cows, this gate here would be over there, and then the cows, as the cows walk up and down, this gate here would automatically swing and divert the cows into this pen here. There's the odd crafty cow that's even tricky to get into our hoof trim and crush, but sometimes speeds up or slows down. I might actually be able to give you a little live demo here if the cows keep walking out. Hang them closes between each one. Reads their ID, and then if they're good to go, or if it needs them, it diverts them into an isolated pen here. I'm just going to put the last 6 cows in. And those 6 cows is what lies between Gareth and the weekend. So folks, you've been watching Tech TV, and once again, thank you for watching. There'd be no point in us posting videos if nobody watched them, so we really appreciate your time to view them. If you have any suggestions about anything you'd like to see in a video or anything, don't be afraid to comment below. I do try to reply to the comments. I can't get replying to all of them. So take care, have a great weekend, and I'll see you all on the next video. Take care.